karma is a bitch. Some say that karma is a bitch.
To the big show.
Okay, so last week I had to travel to San Jose on business. I called about 3 hotels. They didn't have anything. Apparently there was a Macworld convention going on or something, but I did call a hotel that had a room for me. I didn't know at the time it was a haunted hotel. I should have guessed it was a haunted.
In this episode of Haunted Arizona, we return to the Desert Haunted Mansion for a second visit. We go back to try to get answers for the homeowner after our first investigation confirmed her suspicions of spirit activity in the home and left her with even more questions as to who these spirits were and why they were there. It should be noted that this home sits outside the city on 4 acres in the Arizona desert. It is very quiet in the area, with the closest neighbors acres away. The only real outside noises are the occasional car passing by and periodic airplanes flying overhead. The home itself is well insulated and exceptionally quiet. It's the kind of quiet that most of us living in the city don't often experience. During this visit, we gathered over 3 hours of video and audio evidence. While reviewing the video footage, we were stunned by the constant background chatter. It sounded as if a radio was playing in another room. There were so many different voices, all talking at once and often over top of each other, that we were unable to make out much of what was being said. But you will hear examples of it for yourself as you listen to this episode. This video has been edited to eliminate communications that were personal for the homeowners and to include only the most interesting and relevant material. Let's face it, you came to hear the spirits speak, not us. For those of you who may be new to listening to spirit voices, there are some things that will help you better hear them. First, wearing headphones or earbuds is essential. The voices, known as EVP, electronic voice phenomena, are usually extremely faint and must be amplified to bring the volume up loud enough to be heard. Once the voices are amplified, the ambient noise must be lowered using a noise reduction feature of the editing software so that the voice isn't drowned out by the background noise. This sometimes leads to the voice sounding garbled. Try listening under the ambient noise. Think of it like trying to hear someone yelling to you across a field during a hurricane. Also, remember, these voices are all different. They can come through as whispers or as actual gender-specific voices. Sometimes they have regional accents and can come through sped up or slowed down. That's why it's often hard to make them out. They aren't consistent, and that is why we repeat them a few times. Rewinding and playing the word or phrase over and over will help you better hear it. Once you've been listening to EVPs for a while, you'll find it gets easier to hear them regardless of the variables. We often can't include some of the best spirit responses we get because they are so faint the inexperienced listener won't hear them, or because we just can't get them amplified enough to make it through the uploading process where the audio quality is diminished. That being said, there are plenty of EVPs in this episode that are so loud they need no amplification. It's interesting how they come through so loudly on the video when at the time we barely heard them, if at all. Lastly, this visit was in early January 2021 when the presidential election was in chaos. We asked the spirits their opinions, and the answers we got confirmed that many knew about current events, while others were stuck firmly in the past. We hesitated to even include this portion, but the answers were so compelling that we really wanted to share it with you all. Please accept the answers for what they were, personal spirit opinion. And let's keep our own political opinions to ourselves. We want our site and our channel to be a haven where we can focus on our mutual interests, a place where we can all come together over our love for the paranormal and where everyone is welcome, regardless of where we fall on the political spectrum. We hope you enjoy this episode of Haunted Arizona: Return to the Desert Haunted Mansion. This video may contain strong language, scary, intense, or upsetting paranormal subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Should I take the goggles off up there?
Sure.
Greetings, the spirits in the home. This is Kristen, Russ, and Linda are here. We've come back. Lisa has asked us to come back and try to reach out to you. We are here in the spirit of friendship. We don't want to upset anyone. We're just here to communicate with you and maybe see if someone here needs help moving on, or if there's something you want to say, or that we can pass on a message to Lisa for you. Again, we're here at Lisa's request with full permission. And we're just here to communicate, and we are here as friends. We will listen real hard. If we don't respond, we're not being rude, we simply can't hear you. So, who's here tonight? What is your name? Can you knock on something? Can you rap on something? Like this? So last time we were here, we had these little devices right here. Are you hearing me talking? So, if you can't affect this light, and sun energy doesn't affect these, maybe you can affect these rods in my hand. And you can answer some questions by moving these rods. If you cross them, Okay. These rods, if we have someone in spirit here right now, can you cross one over the other, please? Use your energy to cross these rods for me. Thank you. Thank you. I feel you, actually. I can feel your energy. Thank you. Are you a male? If you're a male, cross these rods. If you're a female, open them wider. Well, that's pretty clear. Mm-hmm. All right. the heist thing, but
Sounds like somebody talking to me.
do they still have, they don't have the plastic sheet on it. Let's go into the theater. I know we've enjoyed some football games in this room together, some fun parties. Lots of fun parties up here. So while we're in here and it's nice and quiet, there's no outside sound, can you please tell me your name? How old are you? Why are you here? Again, my name's Kristen, this is Russ. We're here in the spirit of friendship, and we're here with at Lisa's request to reach out to whoever is in this house and see who's here. Can you touch this green light in my hand? Or in Russ's? We both have lights in our hands. Can you come near this? If you come near it, it'll light up. We do have a video camera over on the bar. If you can walk in front of that in any way and show yourself, we may not be able to see you. Oh, it just dimmed. Whatever's sitting over there just dimmed really low.
I'm
talking about, and the light just went out next to the video camera. What was that?
I don't know. Me and my camera.
Oh, it dimmed and then went off.
My phone.
Oh, your cell phone's over there. Okay. Straight in. It's dark in here. I can't see 2 feet in front of me.
So, when I was here last time and I walked through this room, I had somebody speaking to me. Can you identify yourself? Are you still here?
Well, we come here with no malintent. We come with love in our hearts and the spirit of light and love. And we really don't want to communicate with any negative energies. And I know that in this house there would not be negative energies welcome here. Only energy of the light. So, to those energies of light that are here, are you in heaven? Where is heaven? Do you experience heat and cold? Do you feel the weather change? Can you choose to be reincarnated? Once we die, do we have that choice to come back again in human form? That's her voice. Somebody's voice. I heard you. I didn't hear what you said, but I heard you. I'm sure a camera will pick it up.
Yeah, I've heard some talking.
I've heard it. It seems like a lot of talking, but that was a voice I heard. How many lifetimes have you lived on Earth? Can you see us, or do you just feel us? So in the afterlife, can you go pretty much anywhere you want? Or are you limited? So do you want to go and turn on the S-Box?
Who are you?
I heard that. Just take it
That
out.
was just so loud and deep it vibrated the machine.
Do you have a message that you'd like to say? Where are you from? Are you related to Lisa? Or Gary? Lisa.
So why are you here? Can you tell us why you're here?
Crystal?
Yeah. Okay, we can leave our stuff up here for now, right?
Yeah?
Why didn't you, like, scream?
Let's see. Where's a better place for me to sit? I think we've got any chairs down here. We got the bar stool. I can hear somebody talking. Yeah, I can hear you. Just can't quite make out what you're saying. Try moving the camera. Get a little wider. It doesn't work. So I'm wondering, I know why some of the spirits are here, but why are all the others here? Now there's a good bunch of you here, more than 10. How many of there are you? Can you see me sitting over here? Waving my arm back and forth. Sounds like Kristen. Laying their head back upstairs. That theater's got to be the quietest place in the cell.
Yeah, I could still hear that low.
Well, if you shut the door, you probably wouldn't.
Yeah, but I didn't want to shut the door because leave it to spirit to lock the door on us and trap us in there.
Gotta go take a look at something right quick.
We don't want to speak to anybody evil. None of that. We're going to try a different way for you to talk, and maybe that'll pick your voice up a little easier. If you try to use this thank you. Linda has a camera. Right over there. See those red lights? Can you show yourself on that camera? Can you go to the echo?
Echo?
So can you use that? Okay. Who's speaking? Mike? Who's here? Mark? Can you see me? Daryl? So why are you here? Hey, Lisa.
Yes.
Can you see me? My name is Kristen. This is Ross and Linda. We're here because Lisa invited us to come and try to communicate with you and see what's going on.
We're living people, we're not dead. So who's in here with us?
No, please don't do that. We're here in the spirit of friendship. We're just reaching out. We just want to communicate with you. We don't want any trouble, nothing negative. We're just here to reach out in friendship. We have love in our hearts. And we're here with respect for you. We care about the dead. No, I didn't die. I'm living. I know your spirits, and we're here to communicate with you. It's probably been a long time since you've talked with the living. I know you're dead. I'm sorry. How did you die? Carol?
How did you die?
I think he means it's none of your business. That's kind of what it sounded like. Do you know who the president is? Do you know who the president
Donald Trump. I heard it.
Do you know who is going to be the president in 2021? Let him go. Is Trump going to stay in office?
George?
What do you think of Joe Biden? Boring. Are we boring you? That. Can you say the name of whose room this is? Whose room is this?
Whose room is this?
Can you hear me? Are you able to use that noise? Kid. You're being cautious. Thank you. Rods in my hand, and they're real easy to move. You can cross them, you can swing them. Can you swing these wide open? I guess you are right here with me. That's pretty wide open, I would say. Thank you. Close them again. Alrighty. I feel you doing it. Thank you very much. Okay. Can you point to where you're standing with that rod? Where are you standing? Just point to yourself so I know where to look. You're here. You're here. Okay. What is your name? Can you use that box to tell me your name? Susan. I heard you.
Yes.
Is this Susan who's working these rods? If it's Susan, please cross them. Are you Susan? You are Susan. So, Susan, you can move these, and you can also use that app to talk.
It's Adam, Ed, and Susie or Susan.
I heard Susan upstairs. So, are you related to somebody in this family? Who are you related to? Susan, I heard you. You're really good at this. Susan, how old are you? How old are you? Are you moving that, Susan? Or somebody else moving this one? Susan, how old are you? What's the last year you remember being alive? So Susan, you can speak out loud. If you can't use that app, if you want to speak into those red lights over there, I'll pick up your voice later. Now, tell me why you're here, Susan. What's the last year you remember, Susan? Susan, do you have a message for somebody in the family? Things are going nice. Susan, who do you have a message for? Do you have a message for Lisa? Do you have something you want to tell her? Hi, Ross. Hello? I'm a friend of Lisa's. And Gary's. And Tina's. And John's and Michael's. It's moving.
Hey, let's talk about Christina. The last time we were here, something happened to her. Can you tell us what happened to her? If somebody attacked her on purpose, can you cross those rods Kristen's holding?
Hang on. Let me straighten up. Did somebody intentionally make Christina faint? Cross the rods if somebody did that on purpose. Well, they did. Why?
Because. Why did they do that? Sick? Very new? Yes.
you peace in the afterlife. God bless you. I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I think we've got a lot. Okay. If you spoke with us tonight, we just want to say thank you. God bless each and every one of you. We wish you peace and love, and we will be saying a prayer for you before we leave tonight. So thank you for communicating with us, and we will be sure to pass on the messages to Lisa and Gary and the kids for you. Also, we ask that you stay here or go wherever you typically go, but do not follow us home. There's nothing we can do to help you other than what we did here and to say a prayer for you. So, please don't come with us. Thank you. We have enough. Thank you. Yeah, we're pretty much wrapping it up right now. Got anything to say? We wish you peace. Thank you very much for speaking with us. We really appreciate it. Bless you.
Hi, this is Russ. This was a very unusual investigation. We had a team member attacked, we had equipment malfunctions, batteries drained, and we frequently heard multiple spirits talking out loud. We don't know why our investigator was attacked. These spirits have been cryptic as to why. They did say that she was new and they didn't hurt her too much, whatever that's supposed to mean. We're still not sure what happened with the microphone on our static camera on our second visit. We think there may have been a portal of some sort in the hallway back by the bedrooms. Evidence from our second visit showed a lot of activity there. We all heard them speaking to us during this investigation, but when you hear it in real time, it's like listening to someone talking from across a football field. You really have to listen and maybe open yourself up a little bit. I was very surprised to see the hallway light come on while watching our static camera footage. The first thing I wanted to know is if it was on a timer or on a motion detector, because no one was back there when it happened. I later found out it was only activated by motion, so something other than us triggered it. Spirits frequently don't want to fully identify themselves or their purposes for whatever reason, but from all the different voices and personalities, it was obvious to us that there were over 10 spirits in this house. Maybe 3 times that, according to what one spirit said, who I think told us 29. We did get a number of first names and names of deceased family members, but unfortunately we didn't get all the answers we wanted to. Sadly, we no longer have access to this home, so our investigation is over. We did get some answers for the homeowners, but due to privacy agreements we made, we can't divulge any of that information or some other information I know. I can say that some of these spirits specifically identified themselves as family members who had passed on. Several members of the family did suspect that there was something going on in this house, possibly paranormal things, and a couple of them specifically experienced paranormal activity. They just didn't really understand what it was at the time. So, after our second visit, someone else came in who blessed and cleansed the house. Everything settled down, and the homeowner said that the house felt very different. It felt normal, and that there was no more paranormal activity. These spirits have moved on.